Do you want to know what truly keeps someone awake at night after they've betrayed you? It isn't the angry, multi-paragraph messages sent at 2 a.m. It isn't the cycle of blocking them and then unblocking them just to see if they've updated their life. And it certainly isn't those passive-aggressive social media posts hinting at your heartbreak or your hidden pain. All of that is just noise. And in the world of psychology, noise is cheap. When you scream, you show them where you are hurt. When you react, you prove they still hold the keys to your emotional kingdom. The ultimate punishment isn't hatred or a carefully planned retaliation. It is erasure. Welcome to STOA Logic. Today, we are going to explore the strategy of the strong. We are moving beyond the surface-level advice of just move on and entering the realm of Stoicism in motion. I am going to show you 5 silent habits, 5 psychological strikes that cut deeper than any insult could ever reach. When you master these, the very people who dismissed you, betrayed you, or took your presence for granted will become obsessed with your absence. They will feel the weight of their choices. They will watch you from a distance, haunted by the void you've left behind. But here is the most important part. By the time they come crawling back, and trust me, they often do, you will realize you no longer have a vacancy for them. Let us begin. Habit 1. Treat them like a ghost. When someone hurts you, their ego is actively waiting for a show. They expect a reaction because, in their mind, they are the protagonist of your story. They expect tears, they expect shouting, and they expect you to fall apart. Why? Because both reactions, desperate love and furious anger, send the exact same message. You still matter to me. You still control my peace. Stoicism teaches us the power of indifference. Don't give them the satisfaction of a performance. Instead, give them the treatment of a stranger, or better yet, a ghost. After the wound is inflicted, you show no anger. You show no sadness. You simply become empty. Imagine you accidentally bump into them on the street. You don't look away in fear, nor do you stare in judgment. You offer a slight, polite nod, and the kind you'd give a delivery person you've never met. And then you keep walking. No emotion. No stopping for a closure talk. No accusing glares. You are as polite as a professional, but as cold as ice. This single act shatters their mind into 1,000 pieces wall. It creates a terrifying void inside their ego. They will start asking themselves, wait, do I mean nothing now? Yesterday, I was the center of their universe. Why am I invisible today? Was I replaced this quickly? In Stoic philosophy, we learn to separate ourselves from external disturbances. Quasi, you are reducing them from an important variable in your life to a nameless passerby. You are deleting them from the operating system of your existence, just as you would delete a useless app from your phone. They are not an enemy. They are not a friend. They are nothing. Hatred is not the opposite of love. Indifference is. When you treat them like air, you are telling them their power over you has expired. While they spiral, wondering why you aren't devastated, you are living in absolute, unshakable calm. Habit 2. The silent evolution. Regret grows best in the soil of your success, but only if that success is quiet. While they imagine you curled up at home, miserable and broken, you must do the exact opposite. You must upgrade your circle, meet new people, better people. Surround yourself with individuals of ambition, positivity, and respect. Go to new places. learn new skills, and most importantly, let your happiness shine authentically. This is not about the fake, posed joy you see on social media, designed specifically for an audience of one. We are talking about real joy, the kind that shows up in unfiltered moments, and the genuine smile in your eyes when you are with friends who truly value you. This destroys the offender from the inside. Picture them secretly checking your page, and believe me, they will. They expect to find traces of loneliness, but instead they find you glowing. Suddenly, their mind starts screaming, "Who are these people? Why are they laughing so much? Why do they look better now that I'm gone?" This is the sharpest knife to their ego. And they realize they could have been part of that picture, and they could have stood beside you in that new, elevated life. But they threw their VIP ticket in the trash. They see others treating you like the treasure you are, and the realization hits them. They were the fool who tossed that treasure away. Jealousy mixed with regret is a powerful poison. Every milestone you reach and every genuine laugh you share is another drop of that poison sinking into their mind. You prove a brutal truth. They were the obstacle, not the destination. As the great Seneca said, "Do not stumble over what is behind you. Run forward into a light so bright the shadows of your past can't keep up." Habit 3. Become the stone wall. Control your reactions. Your silence defeats their manipulation, and this is the hardest habit to master, but also the most powerful. I call it becoming the stone wall. Someone who has hurt you will eventually begin testing the waters again. They will poke at you. They will post dramatic songs, upload photos with someone new just to get under your skin, or speak ill of you to mutual friends. They will use every pathetic trick in the book for one thing: your attention. Habit number 3 is simple. Do not flinch. They try to provoke you. You don't respond. They try to make you jealous. You don't even notice. They spread rumors. You shrug and keep living your life. This is the Stoic art of ignoring. Epictetus taught, no one can harm you unless you allow them to disturb you. When you react, you hand them the remote control to your emotions. If they press the anger button and you explode, they win. If they press the jealousy button and you call them, they win. But when you stand like a stone wall against their waves, they panic. Your indifference becomes psychological torture to a manipulator, and they need to feel that they still matter. When every action of theirs bounces off you like raindrops hitting an umbrella, they begin spiraling downward. They might try harder, sending a casual, "Hey, how have you been?" or bringing up an old memory, but you remain the same. Calm, distant, unmoved. The message you send is, you can no longer make me happy, you can no longer make me sad, and you certainly can't make me angry. You have lost all power. The realization that they are completely powerless shatters their ego more than any argument ever could. Habit 4, high road dignity. There is a deadly trap most people fall into when trying to get revenge, and it sits right on your tongue. The next habit draws the line between a child and a king. High road silence. This means no gossip, no explanations, and no petty revenge. In today's call-out culture, this sounds insane, but it is the secret weapon of the Stoic mind. When people ask you what happened, or when mutual friends bring up the person who hurt you, do not trash them. Do not call them names or list every terrible thing they did. Do not perform the role of the wounded victim. Instead, you say one simple, calm, and razor-sharp sentence. Things didn't work out. I'm focused on better things now. And that is it. Why do this? Why not destroy their reputation? Because silence is class. The person who hurt you is expecting a mud fight. They want you to scream and accuse them because the moment you do, they get to tell everyone. See? They're crazy. I'm lucky I got out. Your anger becomes their excuse. Your pain becomes their shield. But when you choose the high road, you rip that shield away. Imagine this. A mutual friend goes back to them and says, I saw them today, Dee. They didn't say a single bad word about you. They just said they've moved on. That hits them like a high-speed train. It forces them to face themselves. They can't blame you for being dramatic. They are left alone with their guilty conscience in a silent room with no noise to distract them. Your dignity exposes their lack of it. Your class highlights their smallness. Habit 5. Silent forgiveness. We have reached the final piece, the most powerful habit of a truly free soul. Silent forgiveness. Inside your heart, quietly and privately. Forgive them. Now, wait, don't look away yet. Listen to me. You don't forgive them because they deserve it. They probably never will. You don't forgive because they apologized. They probably never will. You forgive them for yourself. Stoicism teaches us that holding on to anger is like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. As long as you hate them, you are still tethered to them. The chains of hatred are heavier than the chains of love. They still control your sleep, your meals, and your thoughts as long as you carry that bitterness. Cut the chain. Let go. Like releasing a heavy balloon into the sky. Let the weight of the betrayal drift away. But here is the important part. Never tell them you have forgiven them. Don't text them. Don't meet up to seek closure. You forgive silently and you move on. Why keep it a secret? Because it is the highest form of freedom. When you forgive in silence, you reclaim every bit of your energy. The pain no longer wakes you up at night. You become light, free, truly free. And trust me, they will feel this shift. Energy doesn't lie. When they see you from a distance, they will sense something different. You are no longer carrying the burden of the past. You are glowing. You are at peace. That scares them more than anything. It means you haven't just moved on, you have transcended, and they realize they can't apologize their way back in. They can't fix what is gone. You have processed that emotional data and deleted it forever. That is when the deepest regret sinks into their bones. They realize they hurt someone big enough to forgive. And now, they can never have that person again. Look back at the path we've walked today. Our journey wasn't about petty revenge. It was a path of rebirth. These 5 habits were never designed just to make someone regret losing you. Their true purpose is much greater. They help you return to yourself. When you treat them like a ghost, you respect your peace. When you upgrade your life, you respect your future. When you refuse to react, you respect your power. When you choose the high road, you respect your dignity. And when you forgive, you liberate your soul. Don't waste another second thinking of ways to make them hurt. The sweetest revenge is the moment you look back and realize that they don't matter anymore. You have won, not because you defeated them, but because you rose above them. If you are ready to let go of the past and step into the brightest era of your life, leave a comment. I choose myself. Don't forget to subscribe to STOA Logic and turn on notifications. We are just getting started on the journey to becoming invincible. Thank you for listening. Live strong, stay stoic.